Dan's Dilemma. Dan saw a crowd of people outside the house as he drove up to the scene of the crime. He stood outside for a long time before he finally went in. There were lots of cops talking loudly as they looked throughout the whole house for clues to solve this mystery. But they didn't find anything there except for a single yellow flower on the bed. After 24 hours went by, they had nothing. They ran out of options and were desperate. The victims were simply gone. Dan went back outside and walked around the yard as well, but he didn't find anything useful. It was as if a UFO had transported the victims off into the sky. Outside, it was silent. There wasn't a single sound. He looked up at the clouds for a long time. Then he looked down the mountain. He saw 4 brown cows in the field below, surrounded by tall green grass. Everything looked so peaceful and still. But Dan wanted to scream and shout. They had raced against time to solve the case. But all he could do was cry aloud and pound the ground with his fist. Suddenly, Dan's phone rang. The voice at the other end of the line told him that his wife and daughter were still alive. However, he was told to drive south out of town till he came to the foot of the mountain with a $100,000 ransom. He was told that if he didn't arrive within 24 hours, he would never see his family again. Dan was desperate. His spouse and daughter were the apples of his eyes. He had to get them back. But where would he get this huge amount of money from?